Let me tell y'all pet peeve of mine, okay? When I post a video of me in the gym working out and there's that random person that sit up there and say, why are you in the gym working out? You need to be eating. Here's a piece of advice for you because I like you, okay? If you're going to be public and you bold enough to say something on a post while I'm doing what I need to do, honey, make sure you're not built like a Birkin bag. Okay. Now, with that being said, if you're trying to gain weight, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to maintain, or you're just trying to shape up, okay, like me, you can do whatever the hell you want to and do not let nobody discourage you. All right. With that being said, let's go to the gym so y'all can see how these gains are being maintained.
You're listening to Evolving with Etta, where grown folks talk about life and relationships.
Hello, 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 my darlings. Welcome to Evolving with Etta. And if this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me and checking out my podcast. This is my first 2021 episode of the year. So we are at episode 1 on this particular day, this Saturday evening. And I'm just happy to say, going forward, I will do my podcast via video and audio. So if you follow me on audio, then you'll always be able to hear me on anywhere that podcasts are advertised: Apple, iHeart, Google. You name it, I'm there. Also, my host is Buzzsprout, so you can always go there and you'll find all of my podcast lists there as well. So if you're a returning listener, thanks for coming over again. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. I am trying to focus on, just recording more often, give you all something to listen to, something to watch, something that's good for the soul. So with that being said, I just like to talk about being thin, being tall, and not living the fun life that everybody thinks that basically it's all cracked up to be. I know and I understand a lot of us are out here with the quarantine 15, the quarantine 20, 25, quarantine 30, but unfortunately all of us do not have that issue. So today I want to talk to my tall and thin ladies and my tall and thin girls that sometimes have issues with adding on to what it was, that wonderful, beautiful thing God gave us that's called a frame. So all of my life I have, this is not Crimea River, but all of my life I have had to deal with being thin. And probably in the 7th grade, I was like the tall, skinny girl that always had long hair and long legs and long arms and a long gooseneck. So it's just one of those things where you just become like used to hearing people talk about when being teased. I was teased still to this day. I get called the on my job. It's hilarious and it's funny. Show us a joke, but still I'm 53 years old and it's still an issue because thin is not an average thing. I mean, now it's crazy. I believe the average size of a woman is like maybe a 14 or a 16. I don't know. Last I heard it was 14. I'm so nowhere near that. I'm 10 under that. 10 sizes, that is, under that. So I can go anywhere between a 2 or 4, but I need it in a tall. Unless we're doing some long boots and it's wintertime, or I'm doing some cute little ankle pants with some high heel sandals or something. So with all that, growing up was really, it was difficult being small because I had the full lips. Little boys wanted to talk about that, and that was just hilarious. That was just like the butt of the joke, the funniest thing. Oh yeah, we could talk about her all day with those big old soup coolers. Okay, you know what that is? That's when you blow on soup And you can cool it off in 5 seconds flat because you have big flappy lips. Yeah, that was my nickname. So yeah, no, that wasn't fun. And I didn't find it funny, but I was, I had that all of my entire life. Of course, as you get older, guys are looking at you like, I like them thick, full lips. Like, like, let's that not be your first way of saying hello. No, not if you're trying to get to a date or a phone call or anything like that. So, but funny thing about that all is that the things that I was teased so horribly bad about in my youth are the very things that are my biggest attribute as an adult, even, just as a teenager. Like those things that were different from others that stood out pretty much seemed to be those things that they would, as an adult tease you about because they only wish that was their issue. I was called Olive Oil. If you don't know who she is, please look it up. Not cute, not funny, not sexy. She was a klutz. She had these big old feet, and I'm gonna tell you, I've been wearing a size 10 shoe since I was probably in the 6th or 7th grade. Yeah, my feet have always been as long as my legs, pretty much. So it's not like just because you have it, you're going to get used to it. That's just easier said than done. It's just one of those things where you're not going to really appreciate it, probably ever, until you realize that this is how God made you. You're given these things because you're basically special. No one else looks like you. No one else is built like you. There could be similarities, and you may even find someone like, "Ooh, that's my twin." But there's no one out here like you. And it took me a long, long time to be okay with that, because I can remember in my 30s, people would tell me, "Oh, as long as you get a sit-down job, just, that size, them hips, that booty will grow. Everything will spread." So I'm thinking, "Oh, yes, here we go." And my mother's a full-figured woman, and I just knew she was going to give me some of that. So it just got to a point where, okay, I had my sit-down job. I was working for the government at 19. So, okay, you saying 30? All right, I'm in my 30s. Okay, so this one particular summer.
Hi guys, so yes, I got a little chatty. So the video went a little longer than intended. So I broke it up in 2 parts. This is the first part, and the second will be right here. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you even found yourself very familiar with the situations at hand. So, or if you knew somebody. So CTA, let me know what you guys think, and maybe leave me some comments, or engage with me. I would love that. So see you guys soon. Okay, here we go.